Welcome to Coffee and Tarot with Mama T. My name is Teresa, and I am welcoming my Cancer friends and spirit in for a reading for the week of October 21st through the 27th. I wanted to start off our reading by reading a little bit about the astrological influences that are up against us this week, and then we'll dive right into the cards. So, first of all, the new moon in Libra happening today on the 21st is going to square a Jupiter and Pluto opposition, which will provide an opportunity for a fresh start in your relationships and how you express yourself. You may examine your partnerships and feel like decisions about their feasibility and go forward potential need to be made. This isn't a dynamic of sudden changes or departures from the relationship. It's more like redefining expectations, roles, and boundaries. A lot of this will be in your own mind, may not even be communicated in words at all. But you may find yourself making more reasonable and balanced mental evaluations about your relationships internally. On a larger scale, the new moon may coincide with a realignment of partnerships worldwide. The chaos kings of the world, and we all know who they are, may find themselves with less support thanks to Libra's emphasis on harmony and balance. Less than 24 hours after the new moon, Neptune is retrograding back into Pisces for a while, and hidden motives may surface, but the whole story is likely to remain cloudy and mysterious and a little murky for a bit longer. Some of the webs of deception that have been spun during the last 12 years, those may start to unravel during this kind of aspect. And it could be a rude awakening for people who have been blindly following cults of personality and institutions during this time frame. On the 22nd, the sun enters Scorpio, bringing a domination of water energy to the skies. Jupiter will be in your sign in Cancer, and the sun, moon, Mars, and Mercury are going to convene in Scorpio, and Neptune and Saturn will be in Pisces. For those with strong water placements, this energy feels natural. For others, it may feel heavy and emotionally depleting. Deep feelings will guide our actions during this concentration of water in the astrological weather. On October 25th, Mars opposes Uranus in Gemini, and that can trigger some hasty decisions and a corresponding desire to avoid any accountability for our behavior. So watch for that kind of rash, hasty energy. Hopefully there will be a flow. The flow of minor and grand trines in the sky this week will help dampen any of the impacts from that kind of rashness at the end of the week. So that's what we've got going on astrologically. Let's go ahead and look at your cards and see how things are going to stack up for you. Before we do, though, I wanted to thank you if you are a subscriber to my channel. Thank you so much for being here and being part of my community. I really appreciate it. I am trying to manifest and attract my people to me. And I don't want just any subscribers. I only want subscribers that really enjoy this kind of content and want to, interact with these videos by watching them or liking them, sharing them, commenting on them. Watching is enough. It's great. I love it to have people watching these videos. But I'm trying to get my subscribers, trying to hit 100, my first 100 subscribers. And if I can get there, as soon as I do, I am going to give a free reading to a random subscriber in my community. If you'd like that to be you, then hit that subscribe button and at least leave one comment on one of the videos, and that way I will know that you're here and want to be included in that drawing. If you know of people that should be watching these videos, then feel free to share them or send them to my channel. And again, just like the videos that you enjoy, click that thumbs up button. and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment to let me know that you're here and that you watched and what you thought. And thank you again for being here. I really appreciate it. Now let's go ahead and get into the cards. All right, we are going to be using the, what is this called? This is the Seasons of the Witch Winter Tarot. We'll be using that. I have already cleansed, prayed over, and shuffled the decks, and we are going to, I did that for time savings, honestly. The first video that I did for Scorpio took nearly a half an hour, and for weekly reading, I just think that's a little bit too long. So I did some of the pre-work ahead of time. So let's look at your catalyst cards. These will just give us a jumping off point for your reading. The first one is going to be an animal spirit card, and we get the Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. This is a number 60 card, and this is a card that reminds you that, you are a Cancer. You are a water sign. This is your time with all of this water energy happening astrologically. Taking a dive into the deep end of the emotional realm of water this is your bailiwick. This is where you are comfortable, and so this is a great card for my Cancer friends. You're called to take a deep dive beyond what is easily available on the surface. Take the plunge into the depths of your own awareness, for there's knowledge there that you may not be aware of, and great treasures to discover. It's also going to give you perspective, that deeper self-knowledge and self-knowing. That's also going to deepen your relationships with other people as well. So anyway, take that deep dive. Don't be afraid to dive into the deep end. And then this card is from the hidden, it's called Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. And the card that you get is the Temple of Dreams, Sacred Dreams, Prophecies, and Dream Journeys. Ooh, I really like this card for a Cancer as well. So your Temple of Dreams, your Sacred Dreams, Prophecies, and Dream Journeys. So this card is telling you that, this deck is all about the hidden support of spirits around us and how they communicate with us. And in this particular card, it's telling you that your dreams are often messages from your spirit guides. So pay attention to your dreams. They are an inner temple where you can commune with your spirit guides. All right, let's dig into your tarot, and then we'll finish with these oracle cards over here. The first card that we get is your energy. We have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is a card of grief and heartache. But it is also, another way of looking at it is not just like grief and heartache, but it can be, there's a couple of other ways of looking at it. One other way that I really like to look at it is by looking at it numerologically and what the suit means. So the suit of swords is all about air and intellect. And the number 3 is about expansion. And so a 3 of swords, if you go by those two definitions combined, is actually about expanding your knowledge, building upon what you already know, and growing. Another definition of this card is the swords represent your words, thoughts, and ideas. And you're either prioritizing your words, thoughts, and ideas over your emotions, or you're using your words, thoughts, and emotions to hurt your heart. So there's a few different ways of looking at it, and only you will know exactly how it is in your life. But it can mean heartache and grief and betrayal as well. And then the card that you get as an energy to, I would think, hopefully it's a helping card. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we get to the Master, the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is, he's the, he's the, I call him the Grand Poobah. He he loves. He is the king of the earth realm. He loves his family. He has worked hard for his abundance. You can see him here sitting in his library, and he's mastered all of this earthly knowledge. He is surrounded by his pets and his plants and his people. He can look out the window, and see his kingdom that he rules over. He's just full of abundant wealth and very happy to. He's a generous king and loves to have people come over and visit him so he can impart his wisdom with them. He can learn from them, and they can just commune together in sitting there in his library. So yeah, he is definitely helping you with this hurt energy that is at the foundation here. The card that you are walking from you're coming from is the Fool card. And the Fool card this is a card of new beginnings. So you are starting off this week coming from an energy of starting something new. You're optimistic. You feel, while you have had this grief in the past here, you are feeling optimistic and eager to learn and go on this journey and do something new. And the energy that you're going to is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a new opportunity. This is an energy of, the spirit is bringing in this brilliant energy. It's a new idea, a new opportunity, a new creative endeavor that you are going to be extremely excited about. And the card that is at the goal card for the week is the Eight of Wands. This is news is going to be coming in, and you're going to be ready for it. That is the goal, is to be responsive to anything that is being brought to you. And this news can be coming through, this communion with the spirit. It can be coming from communion with yourself and that deep dive with yourself. It can be news that's coming in from the news, or it can be, a message from somebody that you know. But one way or another, some new information is coming into you, and it's coming in quickly, and you're planning on being ready for it. What you don't see coming is the new moon. Now, the new moon is a card of, this is a card of darkness. And, we're having the new moon today. There's the new moon in Libra. And this is I do have a new moon video up if you want to check that out as well. So check that out, a reading on the new moon. And I use a bunch of different lunar cards in that particular one. But this is about a new moon. There's something that is about to be revealed. Right now, you're in darkness. There's a mystery that you don't know what's coming. And that's appropriate for this position in this reading. It's what you don't know that's coming. But it is something that is going to be revealed. And it'll probably be revealed quickly based on this Eight of Wands card. Then the next card that you get is, this is your energy here. And the energy that you have is the the Wheel of Fortune. So your luck, you are having some changing luck, and it looks like it's turning in your favor. And so you are eager to capitalize on this luck. When the Wheel of Fortune is coming for you, that is, it's not a lasting energy. It comes and it goes. As the Journey song says, the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. And I am thinking that it is turning in your favor based on this Three of Swords card that you had at the foundation. And so it's turning now in your favor, and you just need to be ready to capitalize on it when it comes. Okay, and the energy surrounding you is the Three of Cups. So around you, you have your friends that are there and wanting to get together with you, celebrate maybe this news that's coming in, the new revelations that you've received, maybe this new opportunity that came into your life. They want to be there to celebrate with you. They are there and excited to spend time with you, and you are all about it. You're ready to commune with your friends. Having that celebratory energy around you is great. Your hopes and fears card is the Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork. It's the teamwork is the dream work card. Now, the thing about being in the Three of Pentacles is you want to be, I hope I just didn't mess up my order on my cards here. You want to be the lead person. You want to be the one that is mentoring the other people. You want to be the one that's shining. But in any case, this is a card of teamwork, collaboration, learning from one another, and developing and showcasing your expertise. And then the final outcome card that we get is the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords is very curious. She's very eager. She wants to learn all there is to learn. She is not content to learn shallow surface details. She wants the deep dive. So that is really appropriate for this deep dive card. She really wants to learn everything there is to learn. She's super curious, she's super eager, and very optimistic. So excellent cards. I really like this for you. Let's move on to our oracle cards. I'm going to put the camera in the front, and we'll go over those as I'm looking right into the camera. All right, so the first card that we are going to draw for you is from the Grief, Grace, and Healing deck, and you get a Grace card, and your card says to reinvent and reimagine. Offer yourself the grace of reinventing or reimagining an aspect of yourself or your life. Grief and healing are tributaries of transformation, and grace is sending messages about how you might redefine your priorities, desires, goals, and needs. A grace you possess wants to be expressed in the world. Honor who you are today. More fully embody yourself. There you go. I love that. Okay, now the next card that we'll pull is from the Beyond Lemuria deck, and this is called Awakened Awareness. I think this kind of fits in with both these initial oracle cards. Awakened Awareness. Let's have a look and see what this has to say. Pull that deck open here. This is the number 17 card. Beyond the veil, distortion and illusion, awareness of what's running us subconsciously, communing with our God force, energetic sovereignty, growth outside your comfort zone, and the collective awakening. So this is, This is diving deep. This is definitely a deep dive here. You're unlocking keys to a hidden overarching plan and a greater weaving. This oracle speaks to the deeper nature behind all that we can know with our eyes and our minds. Also known as the matrix or the veil, once discovered, it's so easy to get lost in it. So it is asking you, it's a reminder to wake up. There are many levels and stages of awakening. There's no on and off switch. Keep learning and putting yourself into situations where you can grow. So great card. That fits right in with that Page of Swords card as well. So now the next card we'll look at is a Echoes of the Soul card, and it's a number 29 card, and the message on it is Soaring Perspective. And this is about taking this bird's eye view of things, looking at the big picture and, looking. So here you're diving deep, and here you're looking at the big picture from like an eagle eye point of view and not underwater. So similar idea, just a different perspective and a different elevation. Okay, and our final card is from the Wisdom of the Raven Oracle, and the card that you receive is the Death card. And the Death card, it's not about death. A lot of times people see the Death card and they learn, oh, that's scary. It's really what the Death card is about is change and new beginnings. With every death, with every ending is a new beginning, and it's an opportunity to embrace change that is in front of you. And so this is definitely an exciting and transformational card. So I really like your reading here, Cancer. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on your way out. And again, please subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of content. And if so, if you do that, then I will see you in my next video. And you may get that free tarot reading coming up soon. We'll talk to you later, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye now.